Holy cow, I loved it all. I enjoyed every minute of it. What I learned, it kind of fell into two categories. Um, kind of producing media and consuming slash evaluating what we consume media. And as far as the producing media, that was really big for me. I'm all about fun. You guys know I love trying to engage kids. Figuring that you get every day once and let's make it fun. And let's show up for school because we know we're going to do something that we want to do. And my big takeaway there was I just found so many more ways to produce media. As you were piloting us, I felt like I was using my kids to pilot all these different tools and for me to learn them and them to help me learn them and see what worked and see what creative ways that we could use all these different tools to express learning in ways that were quite as traditional. And I intend to use every one of them. I also, I don't think I mentioned digital citizenry. That was also a huge part, and I want to definitely include that next year. Throughout the year, we'll use all these tools. We'll use lateral reading and fact checking and evaluating what we're consuming, and I also want not only just our civic duty and what's it like to be human, but as we're connecting online and maybe too much online next year, I want to make sure that digital citizenry is something that we talk about a lot, which is we did this year, and I want to continue that. One thing that I was really thinking about these last few weeks, this last few months at home, teaching at home, you gave me a lot of tools to put in kids' hands, and you also gave me a lot of very rich discussions to have. We didn't do a whole lot of writing because kids didn't want to write when they were at home. But when we met at Zoom, they did want to talk about anything and everything because they wanted to talk because they were home alone. So it made for some very rich discussions. But I realized as I put the tools in kids' hands that maybe I didn't need to stand by their side. And I couldn't because I was at home and they were at their home and I wasn't there to help them out. And more than anything, it just made me realize that kids have so much to offer, and maybe, well, we give them what they need, then we just send them on down the path. We don't always have to be walking right next to them. Words that come to mind are, of course, gratitude, and then just wonder. Like, not I wonder how to do something, although I did say that a lot of times over this, but like, wonder, and isn't the world wonderful? Like, right when I needed you, you guys popped up and you helped me out so much, and then I passed that along. I passed that along to other teachers. But I do want to say this, as I feel this great sense of wonder that here you were when I needed you most, I'm always thinking about like a wheel. Like life's a wheel, and sometimes you're on the top, and sometimes you're on the bottom, but when you're on the bottom, someone's on the top, and here's how I see it this year. 2020 has been pretty strange, but there's still the top and the bottom of the wheel, and the bottom is COVID. But the top of the wheel, that's media savvy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I love you guys. It's been awesome.